Action.
We back, AJ.
Back in action.
Monday, December the 11th. AJ and Joe Show. Coming at you.
Coming at you live and direct.
What's going on, brother?
Chilling. You?
Tical, man.
Tical.
Front and center.
Yeah. Some new cannabis.
Connoisseur, right?
Connoisseur.
I think we've turned into some connoisseurs.
Connoisseur cannabis review.
Because that's what they consider it, right? Like those premium lines. Like, you've heard that, right? That term thrown around, connoisseur. Mm-hmm. So,
it's getting good, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. How do you think it compares to the cookies? Up there?
I got high.
No, for sure, but
I probably won't buy it again.
Why though? Because of I don't know. It for me. It doesn't have the smell and the taste. You know. It has the effect, but it's. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's premium, but I don't think it's cookies level.
The Iron Lung, I don't know. It's got a smell like I've never smelled though. It's something that's unique. It's got something cool to it. But yeah. I don't know. I just I think that the cookies is probably better.
Yeah.
But because of the smell and the packaging.
Well, that Ridgeline Lance, man, that's
the packaging is got a lot to do with your end, I think.
Well, I mean, cookies sells the bags too.
There. Yeah, but you don't buy them.
Yeah.
So there you go. You straight up said it yourself.
It's not that I wouldn't, but like
you don't.
But I don't. I haven't
because you're a sucker for the.
I'm a sucker for the tubs,
the packaging. Yeah, so I mean that's a big thing too because we see with our eyes right away. So we're shopping with our eyes and everything like right off the bat. So,
well,
the triple sealed jar though, there's something to that too because I was reading about the packaging. Remember I told you how I guess they're doing the tubs new everywhere through all their dispensaries, but it's advertised as triple sealed because you have the container inside that has the vacuum seal on it, right? And then you have the tub, but then the tubs have the plastic seal around the outside as well.
Love it.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's quality assurance. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, it's going to be fresh. That's all has to do with keeping it fresh.
Yeah. And you know who else? And I showed you this stuff in the past, but you didn't really get a chance to really dabble in too much because it was $50 an eighth. So I know how you feel about that, but. That grower circle shit was like that too. You know, it was probably not triple, it was double because it had a seal on the outside and you open it and then it had its vacuum seal on the inside. And it would have the same consistency as the cookies as far as like the moistness. And,
the good moistness. Well, they sell it there, right?
Yeah, they do. And if you look at the Canvas Organics, that's like their main distributor in town, I think. They have like all their strains. I was looking, they have like Oreos. Which is a famous cookies I think originated that strain themselves, and but they have like a 32% Oreos over there.
I seen and it was the Oreos was kind of cheap. I seen.
Oh, okay. No? I think it was still 50 an eighth.
50. I seen some Oreos at cookies for like a 32 an eighth.
This wasn't over there. This is at Canvas Organics. They don't have that many. They don't have that big of a selection, but they do sell it at cookies.
Right. Yeah, I seen some. They must do other locals at cookies too because they had some I seen on their menu.
Yeah. One was something farm.
It was like $30 an eighth.
Martha's Farm or some shit. I don't remember.
Yeah.
35.
Oh no, those were expensive still. Those ones that you're talking about, Kathy's Farms. But there was like some local, like how you're saying,
35 an eighth.
Yeah, it was like a little cheaper than the 40. I noticed.
But there was one. It was a high percentage. It was still 35 an eighth. It was like 30-some percent. But it was, but who knows? I mean, I would imagine.
I think they have like the grower circle. Is that where those Primos were coming from, right?
Yeah, those ones come in the black jar.
So they have those, and I think another local place because they had those because the grower circles were 50 still at cookies.
Yeah.
eighths, right? Like you're saying. But I noticed they had some for cheaper. So there had to be some kind of grower.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it was local. I want to try those Kathy ones that you're talking about, though, because those are expensive. And I kind of I tried to read up on those, and that's some like premium shit, supposedly, too.
No, it's interesting. It's like it's its own like little subset of like, you know what I mean?
You know, I don't know, though, to be honest with you. Like right now, I'm high, bro. Like I'm fucking super high.
I can tell.
I'm even like forgetting what I'm talking about. There's something to say about that. The potentness.
No, I am too, but I can tell by the way you're like.
I can't even.
I'm looking
keep
at
a
you.
Thought, dog.
You're like, it's like you don't know what to say. Speechless. Man.
I can't even keep a thought. Like I'm trying to fucking. Damn.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. There's something to the potency on that shit.
Yeah. Maybe I spoke too soon. Or my hatred for it. But what were you? But we were talking the other day through text about how since I don't want to turn this into a fucking weed podcast talking about fucking weed for 20 minutes, but you mentioned something about you noticed since you were smoking the cookies regularly, like you've been like happier, like just in your day-to-day life.
Happier, yeah, because I'm like just probably super stoned, I'm guessing.
Just because the quality and like it's I don't know, man. To me, like, and when you said that, I kind of related to that, and I hadn't really thought about it until you mentioned it. But not that, like, obviously, not that it's hard to explain. You know what I mean for people that don't smoke on a regular basis, but I related to that in the aspect of like. It's like cookies. It's like the premium experience, like not just the packaging. Like it's like the act of fucking opening the packaging, breaking up a little bit. You know it's gonna be fucking primo. You know what I mean? You know exactly what it's gonna do to you. I think that's what it is.
For me too, the packaging like is appealing to the eyes. Just the colors and the logos and that stuff. It's like cool. Like I
don't know, but. I get what you're saying because like it's like
no, I was just in a fucking nothing. I'm not losing my temper. I'm not fucking on edge. You know, I'm not anxiety. I'm not ready to kill somebody. I'm just like fucking problems arouse and I just like deal with it. Like
so what do you think that is? As I'm very curious to hear.
It's just the quality. It's just the quality.
But it's not like we weren't getting that from Harvest, but this is just next level, right?
It's just different. Yeah, it's different because...
When's the last time? It's been a minute since you've been in the Harvest, I bet.
I haven't been. That's the thing, too, that I was thinking, like, man, that's just local spots just going down fucking because... This local spot got it right trying to sell all the primo shit. Altitudes. Now Altitudes hadn't been doing well. Now they're going to start doing better with all this primo shit.
They're probably not selling all that other shit. They're going to stop carrying it.
Dude, they carry High Desert.
Out of here,
dude. That's like smoking swag compared to this shit,
bro. That I was thinking about that just this morning. I was like, that peasant weed, and don't get offended if you're smoking that peasant weed because you know we were just smoking that ourselves not that long ago.
They got some of that shit for like $5 a gram.
They've been doing that sale for fucking months at the actual High Desert.
All right,
but man, there's just no like people that think that that's the best. I'm like. Can't handle the cookies. If you think that's the best, just go ahead and stick with that. You know?
Yeah. No, man, because like when I smoke, I picked up an eighth of the cereal milk, and I smoked that shit just before bed. And that shit, it's heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah.
Because I asked the dude, I went in and like I was like, the first time I went in, a guy rolled up on me right away, which was cool.
Okay, and, I wanted to ask you how your experience was, and like now that you actually went into one compared to going to them in Vegas.
It's kind of shitty, the customer service
here.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's more of like a tailored experience in Vegas, right? Like, not to repeat.
In Vegas,
I think we
it's
talked
just
about this
better
last
customer service. Somebody rolls up on you right away, like
yeah.
But that's just the times I've been. Maybe it can get crazy.
Was it super busy when you were in this one?
This one, no. Oh,
what time?
So it's not busy to the fact that there's a line out the door, but there's a few people in the spot. Like so, I went the first time. I don't remember. But the first time I went, I went in and
Did you look around?
yeah, a little bit. And I looked around the second time more.
Okay.
Because the first time I went in, a dude rolled up on me right away, and
Okay.
I didn't have no. And we started talking, and then I picked what I want in a matter of 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was out of there.
Okay.
But the second time I went in, there was more people in the fucking showroom, and it was like you can't get no fucking help. You're like
Showroom.
going to,
That's
you're
a
like,
good fucking word for it.
you're like going to the register to fucking ask your questions, and like there's nobody to help you on the fucking on the floor.
Yeah. So that time you kind of looked around and then you already knew what you wanted, so you just got right in line, and just did your thing. Okay.
Yeah, and asked what kind of quarters they had, you know.
Yeah.
But like I said, the first time it was kind of cool. The dude right away rolled up on me, and I was like able to be like, "Hey," because this is from from when you look online, the studying, almost all those strands, it says they're 50-50, those cookie strands.
Yeah.
But whatever that means, I don't know why they say that. But like I was talking to the dude, and he started telling me like, you know, like he's like, I have quarters in this and this, and I'm like, well, which one's heavier indica? Oh, definitely this. Okay, I'll go with that one.
Yeah.
Oh, you like I was like, I'm smoking on the Gary Payton, and I like indica, you know. He's like, oh, well, you should definitely try this, you know. He's like telling me, and then that was the cereal milk. He's like, oh, if you like that Gary Payton, you should try that cereal milk, definitely.
Okay.
And sure enough, it's just super fucking heavy, the cereal milk. The triple scoop was like indica leaning, but that shit had me awake, not like asleep, and just floating through the day.
Yeah. So it's like its own like little subset of like weed, right? Like this higher level of like.
So this is what happens. This fucking guy got it right. So the grower, Burner's grower, he just has it right. Whatever he uses in his whole, from start to finish, from the seeds to the fucking the nutrients, the lighting, the fucking everything that he does is an art, and that's his style, and that's the product that comes out of it. Damn. And so that's why this guy is where he is, and then, you know, anybody could say whatever they want, but like we were talking the other day, Burner was the plug for the fucking for Wes Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, fucking. So it's like, you know, these guys are smoking the best money can buy.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, people could say what they want, but this was the fucking plug for Wes Khalifa, the richest rapper. So it's like, how is he not going to be buying the best weed, smoking the best shit?
Well, not just that, but the point you made about, or what you said, you know, they're smoking the best that money can buy. And like, you think about all the different shit, like around town, all the different dispensaries, like, you know, they ain't smoking no $5 a gram shit. You know what I mean? Like,
and like I was telling you, you literally Google, like, look up a store in Cali, and what the eighths, the original, all the eighths, the cereal milk, all the tub eighths are $70, $75.
Yeah.
In other states.
Yeah, no, but like, yeah, and like I said, I think that's just based on their economy. You know what I mean? Because like everything, I think it just matches what everything costs. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
They would price us. They would price us out if they were trying to sell $70 eighths here.
So
who's going to buy that?
That
would you buy a $70 tub?
Initially, I would go to check it out, but I don't know if I would be able to keep doing it.
Would you be doing it on the regular like you are now?
I don't know. I don't buy the tubs that much. I only bought one.
Well, everything would be more. So even the bags would be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then I think about, they're still selling the grower circle for 50 an eighth. They could be getting 50 an eighth for their shit, but they don't. You know what I mean? Or not yet. They price it right at 40.
Yeah.
They could be fucking. They have product at their store for 50. They're still choosing to mark theirs down $10 off the. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's true.
So I don't know, man. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know why they're doing it. If it, for whatever reason, it's cool with me, you know. But to me, like I said, like in Vegas, you walk in and you get what you want. Those eighths are $70, bro. It's fucking weird. I'm just enjoying it while I can.
Yeah. Vegas, that's even.
Yeah, well, that's
that makes even more sense. You know, the tourists and shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
90 in the 90 percentile, it's people like.
I will
tourists.
say though, Yeah, but I will say though, like there's one off of the strip, and like if you go off of the strip, shit's all the same price as like here. Like, you can go to Walmart, you know, like because I've spent a lot of time in Vegas. But if you're off the strip, shit's the same price as like here.
Yeah,
But like the cookies off of the strip, it's the same prices.
70. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm enjoying
Crazy,
it.
yo.
It's good.
Yeah, no, yeah.
This shit's tremendous. You know what I mean? Like, but there's just there's a market for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
You sent me a video of that Cybertruck with the robots.
That was fucking crazy.
That's like
Had you seen that?
That's legit, right?
I'm sure.
I had heard something about it, but I didn't actually like get a chance to like look into it. But
They're all cheering and shit. No?
yeah, no, he's like gets out and says, "I'm alive." And he's like, "Yeah."
He gets his cowboy hat.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Fucking Tommy gun. Nah.
The robot on the Tesla truck. Tesla robot is what
Yeah,
they said
so
it was.
it said Tesla robot, and the Tesla truck rolls up, opens fire on it. A fucking robot gets out of the driver's seat and fucking.
Those robots, though, they're moving and acting exactly like the robots on iRobot.
See, the reason why I don't know, cause like, so Boston Dynamics, right? They made the robots that I've shown you videos of their shit before.
Yeah.
Their shit's like they've been public about their shit the entire time. I had heard that Tesla had robots, but like they must have like kept it under wraps because you don't see them showing off that shit. And then all of a sudden they show up in this video. Don't get me wrong, it looked real, but I don't know. We might have to debunk that shit. I don't know
Because you think probably it would have been more widespread if that was real, right?
I think those robots are super advanced that they showed, and I think
it looks just like that's what I was telling you.
and
They
like
look
I like I said, Boston Dynamics, those ones are real and they do crazy shit, and like, but they've been very open about their development. I don't know, maybe Tesla's kind of kept theirs under wraps because I don't remember seeing nothing like that until that. You know, I heard I heard Tesla had robots, but I didn't know they were able to do that.
You think there would be laws in place, just like cloning people and things like that, right?
I don't know. I don't like Elon.
Yeah, but like I guess
Elon.
they shouldn't be able to have there should be a law on like ammunition projectiles being shot off by non-human entities or something like that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Like a
law. You know what I'm trying to say?
How do they control their judgment? How do they control their robots? You know what I mean? How do they know that they're not going to fucking just turn around, open fucking fire?
They don't.
Exactly.
But that's what I mean. Like, you think there'd be laws in place, like for instance, like they can clone people, but they don't.
I think if you just have enough money, you could do whatever the fuck you want. Like,
yeah, well, that's true too.
Well, like, so he's building this underground tunnel. I don't know if he gave up on it or not, or if he's still building it. But he was building this He was building this underground tunnel in LA that was gonna be like, it was gonna have a train or some shit. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do.
Well, they have them in Vegas.
Yeah.
From like the airport to the strip, Tesla tunnels.
Oh, okay.
Underground, like totally, like pretty
okay.
wild.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's true. I know that. Like, you don't know about it, or you're saying like
I've never heard about that.
Yeah, no, I know for a fact. It's
Okay.
true.
So what goes on in these tunnels?
You can just take a fucking cruise right away in a Tesla.
In a Tesla?
Yeah, it has to be Tesla because no exhaust.
So if you own a Tesla, you get access to this tunnel?
I don't know how it works. That's the tricky thing. I don't know if like there's like it's like the Teslas are owned by a company and then you're taking like a taxi ride in a Tesla.
Yeah.
Or if you have a Tesla, you can use the tunnel. But I know for 100% fact that they have tunnels from like the airport to the strip, and it's Tesla. I don't know if he owns the tunnel itself, but the only vehicles that are allowed in them are Teslas, is from what I know. But I know for sure that that's not like made up shit.
Okay.
Because like I remember when they were like talking about it, I read about them, and then this last time I had gone to Vegas, it was functional.
I'm gonna have to look into that. I never heard about no Tesla tunnels. I believe you, but
I bet you an eighth of Ridgeline Lance.
Huh?
I bet you an eighth of Ridgeline Lance that there's Tesla tunnels.
I'll never bet that.
Never bet that.
So I don't know. That video was fucking crazy.
Sure, definitely.
So what do you think about that Cybertruck? You seen anything on this?
I think it's ugly.
It's ugly as fuck. Have you seen any videos on it?
Nah, not recently. It's been a long time. Remember when they first started like bullshit and talking
So the
about
reason why it's been like in the news and shit this last week is because they finally started delivering. They may start making deliveries to the first purchasers.
Well,
like it's like legitimately
That would make sense why that video surfaced maybe then.
Exactly. That came out like the day that it came out.
Wow.
So there's this YouTuber. He's a tech reviewer, but he reviews like electric cars and shit because it's technology. And I watched like a 20-minute video about it. It's pretty interesting, but like it's a lot of flaws because it's like the first generation of it. You know what I mean? But like you're right, it's ugly as fuck. I think it looks like a space vehicle or some shit. I don't know. But so it has like an automatic cover that like retracts, and it has a bed. And like he measured the bed of like a full size F-150, like a standard normal pickup, and like this is actually like longer, a little bit deeper. Like it's crazy.
It doesn't look like it.
No,
though,
it doesn't.
Right? Yeah.
It doesn't.
Wow.
And it's pretty interesting. I don't know, but so when that cover is up, there's no back window. It's kind of fucked up. But like you rely on cameras all around the car and shit.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So like when the cover comes down, like then the window gets exposed in the back. It's kind of, I don't really care for that, but it's 4 doors. It's like a big ass interior, like super like roomy interior, and it has like all the, it's all the Tesla shit. It has the big ass screen in the front. One thing that's kind of cool is you could adjust the ride height like on the spot. A fucker lifts up like a fucking. It'll give you like I think like 1.5 foot of clearance.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, like, and it does it quick. Like they show it like in real time. It doesn't like it's fast as fuck. Like the top tier one, it's like 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds or some shit. It's like it's a truck, and it's heavy as fuck because the body's made of stainless steel. Like all those panels are stainless steel. Like that's what's I don't know if that attributes to like it being bulletproof or whatever. Cause it's like legitimately bulletproof. The windows are shatterproof.
Can people buy them today and drive them or no?
There's like a 3-year wait list now, but like if you would have got in early, like 4 or 5 years ago,
so like in rich cities, they're on the street.
I bet you like Joe Rogan is driving around in one right now.
Gotcha.
So they started making deliveries this like 2 weeks ago or a week ago.
Like some kind of a courier service, or
like the first like 1,000 were delivered to the people that bought them.
Got you. I thought,
you know what I
see
mean?
What you're saying. Yeah.
So like the people that got in early and like threw down a pre-order on it, they got theirs delivered this last week. And then now, so say you have $100,000. That's the top tier one, 100 grand. You want to go buy one? You give them the money and get on a 3-year wait list. They'll have it for you in 3 years.
Man, that guy, he does that a lot with money, people's money, huh?
Just takes it and just you'll get it. You'll get it.
You'll get it.
Eventually.
Wow.
But same with that Tesla Roadster. Like they took all kinds of pre-orders for that, and that shit hasn't even come out yet. Like it's not even like they don't even talk about it. Like even exists. They just took people's money. It's like I don't think there's been an update on that in a while.
Dang.
But I would never fucking, even if I had the fucking money, like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know what? I did see one of those Hummers on the road.
The all electric Hummer. That's pretty cool.
And it was cool looking.
Yeah. I see. I if anything, I'm kind of against, I don't know. How do you feel about the electric vehicle? And they're going to push it on. Well, you better start thinking they're going to make you be driving one.
Well, then I'll have to drive one at that point. But
can't give in.
I don't really give a fuck.
You give a fuck, you gotta plug your car in every fucking night.
Yeah, no, that sucks.
Yeah,
I'm sure by that point, if like once they
forget to charge your car, gotta go to work.
Once they push everybody to go that route, shit at that point was going to be pretty easy, pretty simple.
Wireless pad, you just drive over it.
Who knows? Yeah, shit'll have become simple at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It better, if they're gonna force everybody to do it, they better get that infrastructure up. I can't tell you.
If it's gonna save the world, I'm for it.
Is it though?
I don't know. I'm just telling you.
That's what they want you to think.
If it's not, then fuck them. But if it is, then maybe.
Talking to you're always saying like that's communism. That's communism. Making people forcing people to drive whatever fucking technology they want to drive, and then it's electric. What if they decide to shut down the power grid? Like, okay, nobody's gonna drive no more after they give everybody electric vehicles.
I don't know.
No more juice. No.
Just smoke this bud right there.
Cow.
Fuck them. No, I don't know. I get what you're saying, and I understand, but I don't have too much of hard feelings either way on it right now, just because.
But like their whole attitude, I think their whole attitude about it is what turns me off to it, because they're like, you're gonna fucking drive an electric car whether you like it or not.
Yeah,
but like, where
that's weird. But so like, this is where I'm coming from, bro. Like, we're smart enough now where it's like it's not rocket science. Like how you're saying, like, oh well, they want you to think that. Well, all this exhaust coming out of these pipes and this and that.
I know that's not good,
but it's not real. Like if you're like, I seen, you know how they show a picture of like a diesel powered generator charging a Tesla. Mm-hmm. So at that point, that's when it's like fooling people. Like it's like a joke. But what I'm saying is like, if they could figure out a way to get rid of emissions, of course the air quality is going to be better. Like, so I'm all for trying to better shit and then, you know, make shit last for future generations. So if it's a scam, then fuck them. But I'm saying, like, if this is literally something proven that it's going to increase the air quality, it's going to increase, you know, the ozone layer quality or whatever the fuck, that's going to, you know, create a future for the, you know, for future generations. But that's what I mean, where I'm like, I can get on board with that. Like, I get what you're saying, the communist part, but if you're harming yourself anyway, sometimes humans need to be saved from themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you could move to Mexico and drive your gas-powered shit, but what we're trying to live over here and breathe, breathe well, you know?
No, I got you.
But it'll never get there, bro. It'll never get there because you got a lot of crazy fucking, you know, local fucking Republican diesel driving fucking locals, bro.
That's not even that, like, I'm like, you know, it's not even about, I want to drive my truck, you're trying to take my truck. No.
You want to do what you want.
It's I don't like I don't like electric. I don't like the idea that I mean it's not there yet. You know what I mean? Like the
it's so far.
Not just the infrastructure, but like the technology and shit. Like one of those batteries goes out, it's like fucking a price of a whole nother car to replace the battery. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I mean though. Like by the time it's at that point, shit'll become easy. They'll have figured it out a little better.
I don't know.
But, you know, it's funny because it all falls back like on that video that you showed it to me, I think. But it's like when they ended open container drinking in the car, you know?
Oh, the people are like
they're making a
I get out of work, a long dash, wanting me to have a beer on my way home.
Beer too.
Crack a brew.
But that's what I mean. But like sometimes you got to be saved from ourselves.
Yeah, no, we're just being, it's just an old way of thinking, I guess.
But I know... Like, there's a big old thing right now. I don't know if you've seen it on the news about the air quality in New Mexico.
What about it?
It's bad, bro. It's not good.
Yeah.
And they're trying to... I don't know enough about it, like, to talk about it, much less argue about it. You know what I mean? Like, to defend it. But there's something going on where somebody, like, on a country level, on a national level or something, they want to make regulations... And some people are fighting the regulations, the money-hungry bastards here in New Mexico, because somehow they're making money off fucking up this air. And some group or organization's trying to get a handle and regulate some fucking shit because we're smoggy and it's pretty bad. And there's like a fight. And in some way about it, it's about money is what it comes down to.
At the end of the day, that's all it is.
But our air is not good. And then even like, this is on a crazier, you know, I'm not trying to be like an out there hippie style, but the oxygen level, like period in the air, like there's not a lot of oxygen compared to like 100 years ago. Like the oxygen.
Well, that makes sense. 100 years ago.
Oxygen, yeah, it's not.
Probably not. I mean, even if you were to say even
you're
like.
talking levels though, or like fucked up, bro. Like there's not much oxygen in the air we breathe.
What we're just breathing in on a daily basis.
There's the oxygen level isn't well.
Yeah. Who knows, you know, like all that I mean, it's all environmental, right? Like all the rises in cancers and all that shit, right? I mean, just a lot of it's our food, our environment, like what we're taking in.
And then I don't know if I told you this. I was watching this thing on they're talking about like wood, and like they're talking about how
you said that, I thought of Joey from fucking Full House. What did you say? What?
So, like, you know how now they'll chop down a forest that's been there for hundreds of years and then replant a bunch of trees and then they grow and they're like, those trees ain't the same, bro. Like when you cut them and you look at the wood and like the the whole thing, like
Rings.
these trees and stuff though that they're growing, like, and they're making them grow fast and things like that. They're not the same, bro. Those trees that have been there for hundreds of years and like
Because they grew in a different environment back then. You know what I mean? They didn't grow in a poison environment.
that
Right?
probably has
That makes
something
sense?
that makes sense, but just the naturalness of the fucking growth on them and stuff, like the wood is different, bro. Like the rings, like you're saying, the rings are fucking tight and the wood is dense. The wood is dense and it's fucking, you'll cut one that's like these dudes replanted and is grown and it's fucking, it's not, you can't build with it. It's not dense. It burns like fucking like it turns to ash and nothing. Like
It's crazy.
You put one of them old fucking ancient block trees on there on the fire and it'll smolder all night. You put one of them, it like burns like paper, dog. Like it's wild, bro.
That's interesting. Makes sense. It's got to be just because of the time that those trees were grown in compared to now.
Yeah, it's fucking some heavy duty shit, man.
Man, we really fucked this planet up, didn't we?
Yeah, it's sad, bro.
It is.
Big time, big time.
Fucking I sent you that Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. Did you watch that shit?
Yeah,
Bro. So
I've been seeing a bunch of them since then.
Bro.
I saw that one first, and then like since then, I'm just seeing them all over.
it's huge. It's a big deal. And it's been out exactly a week, the trailer on YouTube, like Rockstar's official trailer that they posted themselves, and 140 million views in a week, bro. It's fucking nuts. Like, it's got to be a fucking record for sure. And like, this thing is going to be, I mean, it's not coming out till 25, but which is, you know, a little, who knows when in 25, so it's over a year. But man, this thing's gonna be fucking sick, bro. Just from that trailer, just looking at so just to put this into context, like the last Grand Theft Auto came out 10 years ago, right? So there's rumor that they've been like developing this for like the last 8 to 10 years.
Can you have a VR set on that fucker? Or no?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna. Maybe, I don't know. No, like that down the road they might, because PlayStation has PlayStation VR, but there's no talk about that yet. But
I was just asking because like just by looking at it, it looks so real. It makes you feel like you're in that fucking game. Like,
bro, it's gonna be fucking.
it looks like real life.
It's gonna be
if you don't
crazy.
tell
Like
somebody,
the amount of detail they're gonna put into it, it's gonna be fucking nuts, bro. I don't know how much you fucked around with Grand Theft Auto 5, the last one.
not a lot.
But like to
Just
think,
watching the kids play.
but like to think about how,
Sounds fucked up.
but to like think about how advanced that one was over like what we played back in the day in like number 3 in
Was it a
Vice
lot?
City and San Andreas. It's a fucking crazy amount of leaps and
Like night
bounds,
and day almost?
night and day. And like this is gonna take that to even a next level. And it's like there's rumors that like the development, like they've put like in the billions of dollars into making this so far. Like it's gonna make so much fucking money. Like when it comes out, it's gonna be crazy. Like.
It's funny because like I can remember like through the years, like, but like, you know, like PlayStation, PS2, and then it's gotten better and better, but like you could glitch the game, you know how like sometimes you'd get to somewhere and the game wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah,
and
it
shit,
was just,
and
like,
you
it
have
stuck.
to restart it
Yeah,
and shit. Like,
yeah.
But it's like that now. It's like all thought out, or it's like creating it as you're going.
It's just more. It's just more space.
crazy.
More space, more power. You know what I mean?
That makes me think of like how like that's like what they're saying, how when they say that we're in a simulation, right? How like shit's being created as we're going. Like say we launch a rocket into fucking space, whoever's in that fucking rocket, like the shit's creating as they're going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not just always existing that world kind of, so
Yeah.
to speak, the space, but like since they shot up there and they're going, it's like
know,
fucking
man, that's
making
crazy.
space. But that's what it does in that game to me.
Well, I get what you're saying, but yeah,
It's
it's
wild.
blow my mind.
But it does do that. Remember, like it gets more and more. Remember, like when it would you'd come at the stop in the bridge and it was like a roadblock and the world ended.
Yeah, but you're thinking of like the old shit. It's not like that no more.
Yeah, but I never played the new shit. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's getting better and better. So now there is no roadblock. It just continues, right?
Yeah,
You can
it's
just go.
it's just render, like they call it like rendering. So like it's rendered they can render like at a longer distance, like a longer
That
draw
makes
distance.
Me feel like that makes me feel more that like that could be truth with us. We could be in a fucking simulation at that point because if we're like, look how far advanced we're getting the technology. What if somebody's, way more far advanced and we're in their fucking simulations? Crazy.
I don't know about that. It's crazy.
Yeah. We're so insignificant. Sometimes I think that, like, man, that's wild. Like, I'm the guy in the game that just goes to makes the food and fucking
comes
CJ
here once,
comes and eats and fucking
comes here once a week and fucking sits here with me.
I don't know.
That's fucking weird. But nah, man, I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be a long time, so I'm not gonna get too, it'll come when it comes. But
yeah, get on that waiting list.
Oh, I don't know when they'll do a pre-order for it, but yeah, I gotta pre-order that shit for sure, just because it's fucking gots to.
They're like, give us the money and we'll send it to you when it's ready, man.
By the time that comes out, the PS5 will be fucking.
I'll have a PS6.
Nah. No, it'll just be a lot cheaper. Nice. More entry too, so like more people buying the PS5 in like a year and a half, and then like they'll buy the game. You know what I mean?
Man, I seen this old ass Christmas ad from like fucking years and years ago, and the games were still like $80, $89 for like
for which one?
I think it might have been like 64 and shit like that.
Oh,
like the new releases were. It was the.
I remember seeing something like similar to that. What you're talking about? It was like KB Toys or something.
But
I remember the prices because I was into that
like
shit.
$50 and $60 for the PlayStation for the new ones.
Depending, So I remember this. PS2 maybe they started getting up into the 50 range, but I remember very specifically the PlayStation 1 games were $39.99.
40
brand new. Yeah, $40 brand new.
Damn, back then that's a lot of money.
Yeah, no, back then, yeah, of course.
It's still a lot of money now.
Yeah, well now they're 70 brand new, right? So like that's fucking expensive. The last generation they were like, I think from PS3 to PS4 they were like $60. They kind of stayed in that $60 range. 50 to 60, which is fucking, that's not cheap,
No, because you think about it, 3 or 4 games you can have a system.
But yeah, exactly. But like now there's not really, I mean, I guess Redbox rents games, but where do you rent? I guess they have the online, that GameFly. I think that's still a thing.
I play no games. I have a fucking PS whatever. I don't even know what
you got a PS4. That's pretty fucking, that's not that far off. There's a lot of good shit on there. But I'm still
played a game on it.
I'm still playing PS4 games on my PS5, like because I missed that whole generation. So like I got to catch up. But no, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah.
No, the price of the games.
Oh yeah, just like with everything.
Yeah.
But no.
And then when I did have a system, I was always like, nobody would ever buy me the new fucking game. So I was always playing those shitty fucking $15, $20 games I could get at fucking, that were no good. You know what I mean? Like, it's like playing the fucking B-list games, bro.
Yeah.
That I could get on the cheap.
Yeah.
No one even knew the fucking name of them. You know what I mean? Shit that you never even heard of. I was never playing because that's just how it was. Like in my household, like we weren't poor, but it was just like, you're gonna get no fucking $40 game. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wasn't a priority.
You're gonna get the $15 fucking game nobody heard of.
Discount. They don't even lock it up. They keep it right there by the register.
Yeah. It's underneath the fucking locked cabinets.
Yeah.
You can just grab it.
Yeah, grab it on yourself.
But anyway, yeah. I remember that shit though.
I don't know, man.
You always had the dope games for sure on the PS2 in high school. I remember that's where I would play them at your crib.
Yes, sir. Good shit. I remember when the first Vice City, when Vice City dropped, that was fucking
mind blowing, huh?
Mind blowing.
Big
Something
time.
else.
That was the first like one that was like real deal shit, like life. Like you could relate, like if it was like you were living in the game.
And it was cool because it was like Scarface, and like it had the fucking the badass soundtrack, 80s soundtrack. Had the man, it's cool shit. Yeah, fucking No, I was watching this switching lanes here. I was watching. They did this grappling tournament on UFC Fight Pass, and this was the one that GSP was supposed to grapple in with Nick Diaz, but he got injured, so they canceled it. Right? It was this last weekend.
I've been watching clips of this league that's I don't know what they're doing, wrestling or jiu-jitsu or
grappling.
Something.
Is it combat? Like are they striking? Are they palm striking?
Yeah, it has Uriah Faber in it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
know.
fucking like pretty. No, they're not striking. They're just. I think it's just hardcore.
So they have like just like regular grappling, and then they have what's called a combat jiu-jitsu now, where you can like palm strike from the guard, like Boss Rutan style. You know, like not closed fist, just pop. And but anyway, so it was this UFC Fight Pass Invitational, and GSP was commentating on it since he wasn't able to compete.
Why wasn't he able to compete?
He injured himself. He was supposed to.
And this guy's supposed to be the super fight.
40
Tweaks his fucking knee, putting his fucking fitted sheet on, and can't compete. Now he's a commentator.
Hey man,
You hear that, strawberry?
That's hilarious.
He tweaked his knee, putting his fitted sheet on.
It was the shoulder, man.
And couldn't compete.
It was the shoulder, man.
My bad. Yeah, that could happen too.
Yeah, lifting up that mattress to tuck it under.
Oh my goodness, GSP.
42-year-old man. Nah, he's still a bad motherfucker.
No, he is. I'm just saying.
I
It's
know.
like we're getting to like it's like now we just proved my fucking point.
Yeah. So he commentated on the event, and then he at the press conference after, he sat down at a panel and they asked him. It was basically like a UFC type press conference, and they asked him a bunch of questions, and one of them was like, so Dana's been talking about this super fight coming this next year, and they're like, are you in any way, shape, or form a part of that? And he said 100% absolutely not. That he is not a part of any kind of fight
bluffing.
coming up.
Could be bluffing.
Nah. He actually had the most like, is that heater?
Yeah, if you turn down, because that's what we had the problem with
okay.
last week, the mic, just a touch. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Put the mic up, Tad. Testing.
Just make sure you're up on your mic. Will be good.
Yeah.
So he said 100% he's not participating in any kind of super fight coming up. He said, and like his reasoning why was like the most, it was the most real, like made the most fucking sense I've ever heard some athlete talk about, right? Mm-hmm. He basically said, it's not just about preserving my health, he said, because, you know, you see too many fighters who either stayed longer than they should, or they leave and they come back and they shouldn't, and it causes them health problems in the long term. He said, I got to preserve my health. You know what I mean? That's one of my most important things. And he said, the second most important thing is preserving my legacy. And that right there, you know, how many fighters have we seen tarnish their legacy by, one, not leaving when they should have, and then two, you know, just...
I think that's ingrained in fighters because they don't feel that that's enough. Their legacy is enough. They feel that they're...
Because is it because they don't have the legacy?
No, I think
that he has?
No, I think that... Well, sometimes, yeah.
I think that's a big factor. I think if you don't have a legacy, if you haven't, like... Don't get me wrong. Being able to even walk in there, that's an accomplishment. But, like...
Even people that have
you know
a
what I'm
legacy,
saying.
It's just fighters, they feel... It's just like Mike Tyson talks about it. It's like you feel useless. You feel like you're not, like everybody liked you, or that's what you were, and now you're not that. Yeah. So it's humbling. It's very humbling, I think. So
well, yeah.
I think they just want to they want to keep going, and, you know, so like that. But I think, you know, that's smart, what he's talking about. That's important. But I think fighters are just, they have that ingrained in them to where they want to always have that same feeling of you know what I'm trying to say, right?
No, yeah, they it's that itch.
But he's smart. I mean? He's smart for that because
100%. He's like, I don't got nothing to prove in the cage. He said, I go in the cage. He basically said, without saying it, I go in the cage and get my ass whooped. That undoes everything that I fucking have built. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't want to say that. But you're not. What I mean is, like, if I was that person, like. Yeah, no, I would just leave it at that. I would just leave it like as he said. Like,
but the way he said it is he makes it sound like he's open to like maybe do boxing, or like obviously he wants to grapple. He was supposed to grapple at that same tournament, or not tournament, but that same event, but he couldn't. But like, you know, grappling is one thing. I don't know if he should necessarily go in there and box, but he said inside the cage, I've done everything I'm gonna do inside the cage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good for him.
And that's why he's always see.
That's
like
a class act, man.
But like how you realize how important that is. Like by him shutting that door, he left on top. Like no fucking steroids, no getting in trouble. Fucking champion in 2 divisions. Fucking dominant in fucking welterweight for so long. Beat the who's who. Like that'll go. That's by him like stepping away like that. You know what I mean? Like that's that.
Good for him.
Who else can you say?
Say about what?
Mighty Mouse when I mean he's still active, but when he retires, I guess that'll be, you know, if he goes out on top, he never fell off. You know what I mean? He went over there and he's been just as dominant, if not more dominant. I don't know, man.
I don't know, but he's all right. A French Canadian bastard.
That greasy motherfucker.
He's cool. I always liked him, you know, but he's cool. Yeah, no, but I think that's smart to do it that way because he's right. He's right, you know. He's right. And 2, you just got to leave shit alone sometimes. The motherfucker's 42, man. Like, why do people want to keep fucking with him? Like, just leave it be. He's already did his shit.
Because I think they believe that he can still do it.
Probably can.
But who are they as fans to be like, you need to do this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like he said, you know, like, I did it, man. Yeah. I did it. I won.
Yeah. You fucking won. That's it. And
winning. No, but you know, like he's already done it all. He's on the top. That's it. That's what he worked to get, and that's what he got, and that's just like he said, you know. And that's pretty much it. That's the end of the story. I'm on top, and that's what happened. Like you said, beat everybody, did everything, got all the belts. Fucking here I am. You know, now I'm old, and I did all that. Not that old, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no. And he's like people always think because they see me training, right? He's always training. He's always in shape. He's like, people see me doing this, and they think that I'm trying to train for something. He's like, this is just how I have to live my life. He said, I have to. He said it's a confidence booster for me to be able to maintain this level of fitness in my everyday life. Just because I train like this doesn't mean I'm fucking training for something.
Yeah.
So,
well. We'll have to think of somebody else for the super fight.
Khabib.
That fool's not coming back.
He's coming.
No way. Yeah, I have no idea.
He'll come back at a higher weight because like he's all big now. He'll come back like a
Daniel
middle.
Cormier at heavyweight, fucking super fight.
Yeah. Nah, they're homies.
It's funny.
That's funny.
I did see that Islam. I read on Islam's. He wants Gaethje.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
that's
he's
the fight.
not interested in any kind of rematches or whatever the fuck. That he's ready for Gaethje.
Good.
That's what he said.
Fuck, man. I want Gaethje to take his fucking head off. Clean.
I never know. Yeah.
Nah, could man. Be. I like Gaethje. I like Gaethje in that fight.
So, yeah.
But that head kick knockout to Volkanovski, that really opened a lot of eyes on Islam's striking, you know?
Yeah.
Be interesting to see.
Good.
I don't know, man. I'm looking for. I did this next fight this coming week. Colby Covington and Leon Edwards. It's whatever. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's gonna be an entertaining fight for sure.
I seen a funny thing about how he's like calling out Dustin Poirier.
Who? Covington.
Colby.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's all sour.
They got some beef from because they at one point they were at the same gym.
Yeah. So the thing I said, the thing I read, not said, was Colby's like, this guy got me kicked out of my fucking gym.
Yeah.
And he's fucking pissed.
Yeah. He's a Looney Tune, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's like, I was watching the countdown. You'll watch it. Check it out. It's pretty entertaining. It though, no? He can definitely fight. You know, he doesn't get enough credit just because everybody hears him talk all that shit. You know, they dismiss him. But he has cardio for fucking days, bro. He'll fucking put it on you.
And like
he could fucking wrestle too, and he'll fucking strike with you. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
But in that countdown, he's like, I'm Donald Trump's favorite fighter. Who else can say that they he and like he is a point on this. He's the first UFC champion to like go to the White House with the belt, and like he fucking this is when he was still president Trump.
Yeah,
and like
I think I remember
he put the belt on the he has a picture of him like in the Oval Office with him with the belt on the desk. He's like, no other UFC champion's ever gone to the White House. And think about it. Anytime the NBA champion and Super Bowl champion, fucking you name it, what do? They all take a fucking trip to the White House, right? So like
Forrest Gump.
So that Dr. Peppers. So that's something for the sport of MMA, regardless of who the fucking president is or not. But he's just a Looney Tune in the fact that like he's like, Donald Trump's gonna be at my fight. He's gonna be right there cheering me on. He's gonna be the first person I give a hug to when I steal that belt.
Damn.
Like, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Fuck. Anything can happen.
I don't know. Leon Edwards is good. I mean, he has the belt for a reason. You know what I mean? Beat fucking Usman twice.
Yeah, he's beatable though.
For sure. And I like.
Nate got the best of him, even though that they decision to him. Like he's beatable, I think.
He's beatable, and like Colby, just that pace he puts on you, and like he could like take you into deep waters. 5 rounds. So that'll be interesting. And then that Pantoja, he's defending his belt against Royval. I think it's their second fight. I don't know. It's the lighter weights, or like 125ers, I think.
Yeah.
That's on the same card. And then I don't know what else is. There's more shit coming in the new year, but you seen anything recently? Done anything recently?
Yeah, well, it's funny because they put a bunch of new movies on Netflix and stuff, and
Okay.
I watched both Suicide Squads.
Okay,
I've never seen them.
Okay,
The one with Will Smith
is the first one, and then
the one with John Cena is the second one. And
which one did you like better?
Oh fuck, the first one was all right.
I-
It was even that. It
Yeah.
was it was all right, but the second one was fucking painful to watch. Have you seen it?
No.
I was like falling asleep and shit. I was just like, this shit
I've
sucks.
I've seen the first one. I was so disappointed because like I remember when the trailers came out for that movie, it looked so fucking good, and then like I was so disappointed.
No, so like the second one's worse than that,
So the second one, Cena got a TV show off of that movie.
bro. I feel bad for that guy after watching that movie, bro. I was like,
The show's supposed to be good. I don't know. It's called Peace. His name's Peacekeeper or Peacemaker. That's the name of the show on HBO.
damn,
Peacemaker.
really? Got
Yeah.
a show off that shit?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that second. I don't know. I don't
Spin-off.
think that second one did well,
I don't know. Nah, probably not.
but it's not a good movie. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, I seen something else too, and I forgot though. It had been since before last cast, and then I remembered I wanted to mention it to you, and I forgot.
Did you? Did I tell you I saw Strays?
No, you wanted to watch it last podcast. You're saying.
Oh yeah, so I saw Strays. I watched it out of the red box. Are you sure I didn't talk about this shit?
No, you said I want to watch it tonight. Last Monday.
Okay.
You said,
is
I
it?
think I'm gonna rent it tonight.
I think it was 2 weeks ago. I think I forgot to talk about it last week. You sure? I don't know. Anyway,
No.
So that one was pretty good.
Funny.
Yeah, it was one of those ones where like, if you saw the preview, you kind of saw like a lot of the funny shit, you know what I mean? So that kind of sucks. But if you hadn't seen the preview or like hadn't seen the preview in a while, then it's funny, fucking
Worth a watch.
Will Ferrell, he's always fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Fucking Jamie Foxx, he's funny. Who's the other guy? He plays the dad on Fresh Off the Boat, and then he was Kim Jong-un in that movie, in the interview.
Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Randall Park. He's the voice of there's a Great Dane in the movie. Fucking, and he's the voice of that dog. Nice. I don't know, man. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's all right. Worth a watch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm still watching Christmas stuff and things like that. I think I watched Home Alone 2.
Okay.
And Christmas with the Cranks. That shit always makes me laugh, man. I like that movie a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets enough credit.
Tim Allen.
But it's one of my favorite
Jamie Lee
Christmas
Curtis?
movies. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it has like a Dan Aykroyd in it.
Yeah.
It's got Cheech from Cheech and Chong in it. Like it's
a good 90s.
Yeah. It's got another funny ass old actor in it. At the end, the guy he was playing Santa Claus selling umbrellas. I can't think of his name. He's an old actor, but he's good. It's got a bunch of good people in it. Yeah, I like that flick though. It's funny. You? That's it? Just the Strays?
Yeah, no, I think I watched something else. I can't remember. I don't know.
I've been super busy, but when I get home, I throw something on.
Oh, for it was like Cyber Monday. They did a deal on Peacock, so I got Peacock.
Yeah.
So it was a year. You get a year for $21,
Oh damn.
and you just prepay it, right? So it's paid for a year.
Cherry.
And so I don't gotta worry about a bill every month or nothing. And they got quite, and it's the one with commercials, but I've been getting more used to the commercials. I used to be so fucking I mean, there's certain shit I won't tolerate commercials on, like HBO, because they have every streaming service has a fucking commercial version of it now that's cheaper.
Yeah.
Even HBO. But like, I can't tolerate the commercials with that shit. So, but like, surprisingly, they have a ton of movies on there. Like looking
Like
through all of
shit.
it, it's just everything. They have a good variety of movies, TV shows. They got a bunch of TV shows. Have you ever seen The Office?
No.
Not even like any of it.
No, but
Okay.
I know about it and stuff. And I've wanted to watch it and stuff. I just
Okay.
never.
So,
And heard good things about it.
so we're like in like the second season now, because the first season was like super short. The first season was like 6 episodes because they didn't know if it was going to be successful. And then the second season, it's like a full run. But it's pretty fucking good, man. Steve Carell, he's fucking hilarious. Like, it's
Yeah.
one of those ones like everybody's like, oh, The Office. But like, I just took my time and
Never really heard anything bad about it.
it's a very popular show, and I could see why. It's funny. So we kind of got that going on in the background. Like, we'll watch an episode here or there because it's like only like half hour. And then we started watching the Mindy Project. It's Mindy Kaling. She's that East Indian actress. Do you
I
know
know
what
what
I'm
you're
talking
talking
about?
about, yeah.
So like it was I don't know if it was on Fox. It was on regular TV.
I remember when it was on. Like,
So-
I never watched it, but the previews. And all
Yeah.
that shit.
So it went like it's like a sitcom, but it went like 6 or 7 seasons, and like
Is she in The Office too?
she is.
Okay,
So
yeah,
that
I
was
know what's going
before.
on.
That
I
was
know what's
before.
going
It's a
on.
really small part though.
Yeah.
So the Mindy Project, she plays a doctor.
Yeah,
and,
that's right.
Bro, that
Remember the
show
previews.
that show is fucking funny, bro. And like they're short, short 20 25-minute episodes.
Yeah.
So you can just like that's another one we just if
many
we don't
seasons?
if we're like 6 or 7.
No
but
shit.
so like it was on TV for a while, and
That's crazy.
bro. It's so fucking like legitimately like it makes me fucking laugh. Like
It's
hard.
crazy how most shows I've ever watched, I don't care for them when they're live, and then when I watch them after the fact, I get
Yeah.
all into it. It's
Yeah,
weird.
well, that's how this is. You know what I mean? Same. I
weird.
I not all.
Have you ever watched a live show? Like, do you remember, like, growing up, like, say,
Like,
like The
f-
Office,
following,
or the
like, every-
Goldbergs, or watching them new while they were happening?
TGIF, of course.
Yeah.
But that's
But
that's
that's
easy.
it, yeah,
that's
like-
easy. Like
I guess after that, I never have. Like, after Steve Urkel and
like
Full House,
consistently.
Yeah.
Like I remember
maybe
I
Friends.
remember
or
my
no?
sister would have like Friends was a consistent one. Like so it would be on the TV because either my sister or my mom would be watching it, so I would be like
Man.
in the room. So like I remember, but not like for long periods of time.
Yeah.
I saw more of Friends in the reruns.
Yeah. Have you ever not really cared or thought you didn't care for a show when it was live or for when it was running, and then after you watched it and you ended up liking it? That happened to me before. Not really.
I'm sure, but I'd have to think about it for a minute. But
I'll have to check that one out though. The Mindy.
yeah, that one's on Netflix. So like they have it all. That one's all on Netflix, and I don't know, man. It makes me laugh. She's like it's not even so much her. Like sometimes her character can be annoying, but like the supporting characters that are like fucking, they're funny. But yeah,
You know what I watched, and I hadn't seen it since the theater, and I don't really remember it. So I didn't really care for it in the theater, but I watched the Black Adam the other night.
oh okay, that's on
It's
Netflix,
just
huh?
like, man, that was one that you like had so much, not you personally, but I'm saying that's one that people like had, or me, I don't know, had so much hope that I thought it
had
was
a
going
lot
to
of
be
hype.
so dope. And
Yeah.
like, I was gonna be all into it and want a second one, like, because that's kind of how I am with some of the X-Men.
Yeah.
Like X-Men Apocalypse.
X-Men are good though.
You ever seen an X-Men Apocalypse?
I seen Apocalypse. I didn't see the Dark Phoenix. That's the only one I haven't seen. Is the last one.
So like, but like when I watch Apocalypse, like it's so dope. Like I could rewatch that fucking movie and just be like, that fucking dude, he just comes out, you know, from the pyramid and shit. Like I'm just like, but that's what I was expecting to get from Black Adam, and I just don't.
It's The Rock, man.
And I rewatched it thinking like, and I just at the end I'm just like, fuck, like this is what.
Get fatigue.
I don't even fucking remember it like from the first time. That's why, because it wasn't that good, you know.
Wasn't memorable.
And then there's parts in it to where you're like, oh, it's gonna start getting dope as fuck, and then it's just like, and I'm just like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, he needs to chill out. Stop making movies.
Yeah,
but
that's all I can think of, though.
Yeah. I don't know, man. There's some good stuff in the theater, but I wanted to see that Thanksgiving movie, but I think I missed that. That was the horror movie. It's called Thanksgiving. Do you see the preview for it? It's supposed to be
Probably.
good.
I did, yeah. I want to see Freddy. I'm waiting for it to come out. Freddy. Five Nights at Freddy.
Oh, you ready for it to come out like in Redbox or streaming or something? I think it. Oh, it's on Peacock. It's on Peacock. Is? Yeah, it's on Peacock.
I'll be down. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
For like the regular, or do you got to rent it?
For the regular, I think.
Okay.
Because that's how we watched Strays. It turns out Strays was on Peacock.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know Peacock was getting stuff like that.
They got to be competitive. So I don't know. It all works out with like the publisher and shit, like what movie studio or whatever.
Well, I have Stars. Remember I told you the whole story about the John Wick?
Yeah.
Well, then I went to cancel it because I was paying $1.99 a month.
Yeah.
And then I got an email saying it was going up to the regular price of like $10, right? Yeah. So I went to cancel, and they're like, literally a thing came up, why are you canceling? And it had like different things. Yeah. And one was price was too high, and I clicked it, and they're like, well, we'll give you 6 more months for $1.99. And I was just like, all right, fuck it. Like, because what's $2, right?
Yeah.
Like,
that's funny.
So I just was like, all right, boom. So now I still have it because I pay $1.99, but they don't ever
Damn,
get shit.
So that's what happens when you click that option? I'm going to have to start clicking that option more. Fucking, because I always go, none of your fucking business. I ain't gonna type a comment.
I ain't doing business with you, motherfuckers. No,
fuck it, I ain't gonna comment neither.
No, dog. Yeah, bro. Like,
price is too high.
Click,
fuck.
And then they try to hit you with a deal, Holmes.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
Gotta go out on that one, man.
Business, homie. That's funny.
Hell yeah.
Gotta talk business, man.
I'm gonna start doing that.
With the fucking
I ain't got money for you.
With the AI, you know, too high. It just generate.
They're like, give him 6 more months. Fuck it. Take his money for 6 more months.
Yeah, because
gotta keep the lights on.
They ain't gonna make shit
fucking
off me.
Stars.
They're just like, dude, nothing comes on that motherfucker. Nothing.
They just got you. You're the only subscriber on that shit. They're like, fuck, he's the last one. Fucking get him for 6 more months.
We can't lose him. Damn. Yeah, that's how I feel when I click on it.
Yeah.
and search for movies. Tubi's better and it's free. I'm just like, this is ridiculous.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
We'll wrap it up on that shit. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Don't get Stars. Yeah, never.
Right on, man. Thanks for tuning in as always. Appreciate the support. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Share this shit. Keep our numbers up. Appreciate everybody. Till next week.
Thanks for tuning in.
AJ and Joe Show. We're out.